Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The honors procession is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President Jose Luis Cruz, representatives of Lehman College Senior Administration, and our student speakers. Please join me in welcoming Lehman's interim provost, Harriet Fain, who will be your master of ceremonies tonight.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2017 Honors Convocation. I'm Nikki Fain, interim provost and senior vice president for academic affairs. And I have the privilege of serving as the Master of Ceremonies for tonight's celebration. This year, in the wake of the third presidency, I find myself working for a data-wise and tech-savvy computer engineer. I've had to up my game. So in preparation for this evening's event, I did some homework. First, I reviewed an Excel chart prepared by the academic programs team, headed by Vice Provost Stefan Becker, assisted by his able colleagues Carol Weiss, Sophia Diamantis-Fry, and Ray Galinsky. I found out that this year we have 671 students graduating with Latin honors. The top 20%, of our undergraduates who will march on Thursday. Then I found out from our equally capable media relations team that we have some really interesting posts from graduating seniors on Lehman's Facebook page. A special shout out for Yera Milton for pointing me in the right direction. I confess that the last time I checked Facebook was when my own children were adolescents, and a friend suggested that I lurk on their sites to find out what they were doing online. My sons quickly unfriended me when they found that out. My second Facebook visit, this time to Lehman's page, was much less anxiety-producing and way more gratifying. I did a bit of research comparing the Excel chart with the postings, and I found 5 of you. And not surprisingly, these 5 postings inspired me to say yet again, it happens here. It happens at Lehman College. For Gabriela Rodriguez, are you here tonight? A chemistry major graduating magna cum laude, what happened here is that she overcame her fear of heights and won a gold medal in the CUNY Diving Championships. For Forrest White, a double major in physics and chemistry who's graduating summa cum laude, what happened here is that he followed his passion, left San Francisco, came to Lehman, and had the opportunity to learn from and work alongside outstanding scientists. For Kijana Ayala, an English major graduating summa cum laude and getting inducted into Phi Beta Kappa, what happened here is that she strengthened her resolve to be the protagonist of her own story, that's a quote, travel the world and pursue her passion as a storyteller. For Candace Nepal, a newly admitted member of Phi Beta Kappa who's graduating summa cum laude, what happened here is that she was able to apply the work ethic that she learned from her parents and prepared herself for the rigors of the CPA exam, Certified Public Accounting, that she's going to take after securing an accounting job and acquiring the required work experience. And then there's Grady Diaz, a pre-med biology major, graduating magna cum laude and recently admitted also into Phi Beta Kappa. What happened here is that she was able to excel academically and be a leader in our Student Government Association, all the while working her way through college, cleaning apartments, doing childcare, and tutoring. Every single one of you here tonight has a Lehman story to tell, and I would encourage you to get on our Facebook site and tell it. And yes, the Lehman Network is one that stays with you after you graduate, so stay connected with us and with one another. Social media makes that much easier than it has been in the past for us to keep in contact with you. Once a member of the Lehman family, always a member of the Lehman family. I want you to bask tonight in the glory of earning honors and enjoy yourself. We're so proud of you. Now, without further ado, I'm going to turn this microphone over to the person who's making Lehman happen and Lehman stories grow now and in the future. To our new president, our third president, President Jose Luis Cruz.
Good evening. So we gather this evening to honor the many scholars who have distinguished themselves as learners and campus citizens, students who through their strength, courage, and perseverance have translated their intellectual curiosity and indefatigable pursuit of knowledge into the highest form of academic distinction. Will the Lehman College graduates who have earned summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude designations please stand? You are truly a group of phenomenal talent and tremendous heart whose character is an inspiration to us all. We congratulate you with a strong sense of hope and pride. Another round of applause for our graduates. And I must say, you look beautiful tonight. It's very clear from here where I stand. You may be seated now. So I cannot continue without saying a special word of welcome to the parents, family members, and significant others of our graduates. Would those of you who are in attendance please stand? The critical role you play in your loved one's success may seem invisible at times, but I assure you it does not go unnoticed. I ask our graduates, faculty, and staff to join me in another round of applause to honor the love and support you have given. To our graduating honors students, I am very grateful to you for having raised the bar of achievement in the classroom and on our campus. It is now my hope, as you transition from students to alums, that you will distinguish yourselves among the new generation of responsible leaders and advocates who we so desperately need in this country. Leaders and advocates who will lend their time, talent, and energy to uphold the values of equity and the tenets of social justice embodied by Herbert H. Lehman, the namesake of your alma mater. As I look out from behind this podium here tonight, I know that my hope is well placed. So tonight, I will leave with a renewed sense of confidence in the promise of the future that awaits us. In fact, the excellence in view from this podium overwhelms the senses. So I hope you will forgive me if I take about a minute to take a selfie to commemorate this most important milestone in your lives. So it's a lot of you, so I'm going to ask those in the corners to sort of lean into your neighbors towards the middle, and give me 1 second while I'll set this up. Thank you so much and congratulations. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Gary Schwartz, Director of the William E. Macaulay Honors College at Lehman and the Lehman Scholars Program. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Cruz. Good evening. I know you all thought you looked great as you were leaving the house tonight. You look even better. This evening is about you, your struggle and success. You may or may not know the name of Sisyphus, one of the most unfortunate characters in all of Greek mythology. His punishment for his misdeeds was to have to push a huge rock up a hill, and when he managed to maneuver it to the top of the hill, Sisyphus could not keep the rock in position. It rolled back down the hill again, and he had to go through the same activity again and again and again, forever, and he is still harnessed to that same gig out there somewhere. There is no actual hell in Greek mythology. They didn't need to create it, because for them, tasks not completed and satisfaction within reach but never attained were far more than enough hell for anyone who had drawn breath on this earth. Your presence in this great hall tonight at Lehman's 7th Honors Convocation, held in recognition of your pushing that rock up that hill and stabilizing it and completing the task of an undergraduate education, your having been invited to this gathering, to which many of you have brought beloved witnesses, signifies that you have completed one of the major tasks in our culture, not just completed it, which in itself is joy enough and pride, but with exceptional effort and attainment as college-wide honors graduates of Lehman College. And that is why you are being singularly celebrated. Think about it. What is the symbolic value of Sisyphus's rock to you? It is this: you are the rock, and you have pushed yourselves up the hill. And now you are poised to roll down the other side over whatever tasks lie before you. Those of you who have studied physics know the formula F equals ma, force equals mass times acceleration. In other words, you Lehman honors graduates rock. I leave you with two ethical imperatives: love thy neighbor and practice patience, mercy, and generosity at all times. Thank you.
Everyone in this room has a story full of hard work, overcoming tremendous obstacles, and achieving academic success in spite of the odds. Oh yeah. It would be wonderful to have every single one of you come up here and tell your story, because they're all important. But since we have almost 700 honor students, I did the calculation, and that would mean we would be here until Thursday morning. But that's good. Graduation starts. But it would be an inspirational time and a transforming time. We have 5 students that we believe represent a cross-section of our honor students. They're here to share their stories and their message. Our first speaker of the evening is Danitza Andalus, who is a Macaulay's honors student majoring in English. Danny is a teacher, a writer, a recipient of a Latino Trendsetter Award, a member of the 100 Hispanic Women Organization, but she seems to be most proud of the fact that her 8th grade student, Anthony, says she is the best teacher he ever had. Danitza Andalus.
Good evening. Good evening, students, family, and friends, faculty, and President Cruz. I want to start by saying congratulations to us all. Through determination and hard work, we have all proven that we can not only prevail through the challenge of pursuing a degree, but also excel at it. I am honored to stand among so many representatives of greatness and success. This last year at Lehman has been a difficult yet rewarding one for me. In the fall, I took on my English honors thesis, a 50-page collection of short stories exploring the rarely discussed topic of mental illness. It was stressful and challenging. I was often paralyzed with doubt, which I kind of am right now. My mind would scream, "You can't do it. This is not for you. You're not good enough." Nonetheless, every week, my mentor, Professor Justin Stevens, would reassure me that I would soon reach my goal. Every other week, English Department Chair Paula Lescoco would ask how it was coming along in her bright, expectant voice. In the end, with the constant encouragement and support of the people around me, I completed a project I am proud of. This spring, I worked as a full-time student teacher. I worked diligently on lesson plans and thought every day about how best to serve my 9th and 11th graders, who are all taller than me. While still taking 3 other courses, there was a lot on my plate. I had people literally tell me it would be impossible to succeed with so much going on. It was easy to feel discouraged. I often felt like I was trapped on a hamster wheel, running and running, but never getting anywhere. I got through it by reminding myself who I was, someone who had just accomplished so much with her thesis, someone people believed in. Last week, when my student teaching program finished, my students reminded me with a poster and a folder full of letters that they believe in me too. Walter Elliott once said, "Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other." When you are close to giving up because the race seems too long or too difficult, or even because it seems impossible, remind yourself of all the times you faced opposition and came out on top. Remind yourself of your intelligence, your work ethic, your ambition, your values, and most certainly your strength. Remind yourself that nothing has stopped you before, and nothing will ever stop you. Remind yourself that you have already proven your greatness. Thank you.
Our second speaker of the evening is Yvonne Coleman of African American Studies. She's an author, a playwright, a speaker on AIDS and addiction, recipient of a congressional citation for the fight against kidney disease. She's a founder and CEO of the Freedom Initiative. Two of its many goals are the ending of mass incarceration and the fight against racism. Yvonne Coleman.
With all that, I'm nervous now. Good evening. First and foremost, I want to thank God, because without him, I wouldn't be here. To all my esteemed classmates, well done, we made it. To President Cruz, all the professors, staff, paraprofessionals, a warm welcome, and thank you to you and our family and friends who for most of us was our, for most of us were our greatest encouragement and support system. And to my immediate family who thought it not robbery to provide me with inspiration and who endured my absence, yet listened to all my gripes and complaints and many papers that I pursued on them and pushed for approval, thank you. More importantly, they sat at my sickbed too many times to count, telling me and the doctors in no uncertain terms how strong I was and to never give up and that God would do the rest. Life is a gift. What we do with it is the point. Many naysayers thought I was crazy coming back to school at 52. The doctors and the sociologists saw me as a statistic, a product of my environment on my deathbed. But I am more. I am a survivor. Thank you. AIDS, kidney disease, liver disease, diabetes, pneumonia, open heart surgery, and prejudice nor pity could keep me down. While in 2011 I received my kidney transplant and began my journey here at Lehman in 2012, God told me I could be limitless, but I had the work to do. I used to think my life struggles and shortcomings were personal, believed the lies that my struggles, our otherness, made me most likely to fail. Today I am a mother, a grandmother, a scholar with a degree in Africana Studies, a creative writer, a playwright, a poet, and a Lehman alum. My goal is to change the statistics. I will start by seeking funding for my nonprofit organization dedicated to societal ills of mass incarceration, which unfortunately has become a generational phenomenon for the marginalized. The Freedom Initiative, a nonpartisan organization dedicated to seek improvements of our system of democracy and justice, its priority is focused to prevent recidivism and reduce the mass incarceration while keeping crime rate down by true reform for both the nonviolent offender and ultimately the prison industrial complex. The revolving doors have to stop. The prisoners at the organization will receive constructive opportunities to reinvent lifestyles, leaving little room for idle minds and hands, unlike the current halfway houses we have. We hope through the exchange of information by police and the justice system, and by preparing opportunities for community advocacy for ex-incarcerated and their families through fair housing, on-site legal assistance, work incentives, a disclosure agreement, counseling, and spirituality and the arts can change the blight of incarceration. There will be wars, however. How you fight matters. Integrity, positivity, wisdom, and resilience. So be miracle-minded, remembering it's not about awards, but rewards. Live a rewarding life. Give back. Expand your territory. Think of the earth as our precious human capital. And remember, we are not the minority, we are the majority. We are the majority in this room determined to stop the oppressive nature of negativity in a society uncomfortable in our greatness. Walk in your truth, expand your territory. It's never too late to change the world. In honor of one of the great, whom I consider the courageous advocate for social justice, Muhammad Ali, I wrote this poem. I am America. I am the part they don't understand, but get used to me. I am smart, black, and a woman, and age doesn't matter. They've knocked me down, told those lies, said I wagged my finger and rolled my eyes, and maybe I do when the occasion arises. Whatever I am, I will not be denied. Knock me down, tell your lies, but like glittering ashes from the fire, I will rise. I am a walking, talking, breathing, receiving miracle with a desire to share a mission. Rise, rise, you guys, rise. Thank you.
Now it's time for a musical interlude. This music was produced in our Multimedia Center, and the singers are all current Lehman students. So please join me to welcome the band, C'est la vie.
Good night, everybody. Can we get the music, please? How's everybody doing tonight? I just want to say congratulations to everyone who will be graduating with honors this year. Lehman will miss you and we'll hope you'll be back. But for now, we wish you well in your future endeavors.
Can you feel the tide is rising? What is right and what is wrong? Many years of compromising, we have left it far too long. Time to give in to the urge, time to move on, a restless soul. Save a life that's on the verge, trusting time will make it whole. Flying high across the mountains, sail across the seven seas. Can you see the crystal fountain? Tell yourself your mind's at ease. On the journey you'll be facing, changing fortunes hard to tell. May you seize the dream you're chasing. Go ahead, we wish you well. On the run from desolation, keep utopia in your mind. Through the endless conversation, all this time we're flying blind. We were fooled by an illusion, waking up to hurtful truth. Breaking through this odd confusion is the privilege of youth. Flying high across the mountains, sail across the seven seas. Can you see the crystal fountain? Tell yourself your mind's at ease. On the journey you'll be facing, changing fortunes hard to tell. May you seize the dream you're chasing. Go ahead, we wish you well.
It all started when I went and left the island in an attempt to expand horizons through different climates. A hungry immigrant, getting it by any means. I was past the dream to carry on a legacy. I'm working every day to build over what you created. I have to face it, it's sacrifice, I cannot repay it. On my way to greatness as the world around me changes. But my success be like the plátano, we all gon' taste it. That's worth a papi, mami, tita, and my puzzles too. Cause every time I step outside, I'm repping all of you. Mi vista, casa, sueños, corazón y toda mi alma. What they make up, but we don't know who won't be here mañana. So be sure to give them everlasting hugs and kisses. And bring along a couple presents when you come to visit. Cause where we're going is a real long way from home. I keep my heart close to home, so I'm never alone. Yeah, you're never alone. Keep your eyes on the road.
Flying high across the mountains, sail across the seven seas. Can you see the crystal fountain? Tell yourself your mind's at ease. On the journey you'll be facing, changing fortunes hard to tell. May you seize the dream you're chasing. Go twilight silent shiver, the shadows never gone, they stay with us forever, although we'll never know. You can always count on the colors finally show. What if we stayed right here forevermore, with days gone by just like a memory? Is this a daydream we've been longing for, in a world way beyond fantasy? Our time
Our next student speaker is Madeline Scher of Dance and Philosophy. You've seen Maddie on the Lehman website. She's in a video explaining the flexible core requirement. She made it fun and entertaining, not easy. She graduated from the Ailey School of Dance. She's presented original choreography at Lehman. She's worked for Bronx Beautification, and she volunteers in dance and theater for children. Madeline Scher.
Hello. Hi. First of all, congratulations to everyone on this huge success. Next. This spring, I am honored and delighted to graduate from my 17th year of New York City public education. I was born in the East Village of Manhattan to a couple of artists. My dad, a Pittsburgh native, is a jazz guitarist, and my mom, from Buffalo, New York, is a painter, graphic designer, and creative director. Being raised by artists was a gift. They encouraged me to find my own art, to be open to inspiration, and to be confident in myself and in my talents. My parents moved us out of the East Village when I was 5, and so I grew up in St. George, Staten Island. After elementary school in St. George, I attended performing arts middle and high schools in Manhattan, studying theater, dance, and music. At 18, when I was signed to one of New York's top talent agencies, I accepted the offer to attend the Macaulay Honors College at CUNY Lehman, which allowed me to audition frequently for plays, films, and TV shows, while being a full-time college student. The perk of being available for auditions in New York was complemented by the privilege to be a student at Lehman College, which proved to be an incredibly enriching experience academically, professionally, and personally. I've been quite involved on campus since I got to Lehman. It's possible that you've seen me in the Emmy Award-winning Best of the Bronx campaign, an advertisement series recorded with the Multimedia Center at Lehman that played in taxis around New York and on CUNY TV. I've acted on stage in Lehman's plays, danced and choreographed for the spring dance concert, presented thesis projects for both of my majors, dance and philosophy, served as treasurer for the French Club, and made crepes in the Student Life building. They were very tasty. It was a genuine pleasure to become active at Lehman, a community that instantly welcomed and embraced me. My interest in community outreach extends beyond Lehman as well. After freshman year, I volunteered on 2 organic farms in Southern California. And thanks to the Macaulay Honors Opportunities Fund, I spent a year abroad as a student and au pair in Paris, in France. That year, in addition to completing all of my philosophy and dance courses in French, I tutored French children in English. As a volunteer teacher for the nonprofit organization called Dance to Unite, and an actor in the Bronx Arts Ensemble Children's Theater Company, I get to interact imaginatively with youth. And this year, I worked as a writing tutor at the ACE Center on campus. All of these experiences have deepened my passion for community involvement and education. Like education, dance has always been a lifelong passion of mine, and the stars aligned for me at the dance department at Lehman. The community of artists I met, what they conjured in the space that Amy Larimer carved out for us in the Apex, it felt like family. I believe the empowerment inspired by dance, as well as the continued offering of space, are promising steps towards strengthening the bodies and minds of discounted people. In addition to creating my own performance work, I'm looking into getting a master's degree and even a PhD, perhaps in choreography, performance studies, philosophy, or anthropology of dance, so that I can join academia and create the space like that which Amy created for us dancers at Lehman. I learned so much from my academic courses that I took at college. But at Lehman, I had a non-academic kind of education as well. The kind of education that sinks into your pores and wraps around your heartstrings. The range of cultures, religions, ethnicities, ages, and abilities at Lehman is striking. And I believe that this has fed me as a human being. In learning about others, I've learned about myself. I've learned about my privilege and identified my narrow-mindedness. I've begun to see the world beyond myself. And I've become dedicated to empowering others. People can do incredible things if they are given the space, the time, and the advocacy that they need. It is more urgent than ever that we listen to each other, understand the authority of other perspectives, and give everyone the opportunity to better our world. I want to conclude by offering some advice, which is just as much for me as it is for you, and that advice is this. In whatever you choose to do it with intention. Do it fully, and do it now. Do your pliés, do your tendus, warm up, free yourself by working hard. Sweat, and you will float. And don't limit this commitment, this devotion, to the thing that you choose to make your career. Put that effort into the way that you live your life. Live your life like you are creating the greatest art piece of all. Your life is your masterpiece. Thank you.
Our next student speaker is Julia Jokai. She has a double major in philosophy and economics. She's originally from Albania. Her family were political refugees who fought hard for years for asylum and finally won. While at Lehman, she interned at the Federal Reserve Bank. Her honors thesis was on women's liberation and abortion. She'll be applying to law school in the fall. Julia Jokai.
Good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? I would like to begin by saying congratulations on making it here tonight. It is a great accomplishment, one that would not have been possible without the help of our families or the dedication of our professors. Lehman College is more than a four-year liberal arts college. It is a place of opportunity. But opportunity is not merely handed to you. It takes hard work. This is something that I learned at a young age. When I was 6 years old, my parents and I immigrated from Albania to the US to seek political asylum. My parents worked hard to provide a better life for me in the land of opportunity, despite their ambiguous legal status. Though we faced the risk of being sent back to a country where we would face persecution, I adopted their resilient attitude and focused on school because I knew that no one could take my education away. I was able to complete a double major in economics and philosophy, work at a pastry shop during the weekend, and also intern part-time at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. I even completed an honors thesis in philosophy on abortion and women's liberation, where I focused on the impediments on freedom. This is a topic that is relevant today, especially with the current president's views on women, LGBTQ folks, immigrants, disabled people, people of color, and honestly, you name it. We must not let the current political... Thank you. We must not let the current political climate intimidate or hinder us. Instead, we must let it serve as a motivation to break the social barriers that we may face. Fortunately, my parents and I were granted asylum just last year after a 16-year struggle. But there are other individuals in the U.S. today still fighting for their legal rights. Dear accomplished students, as you move on to new challenges, remember that no one can take the education that you have received away, and that with hard work, you can land that dream job or get into that dream school. Thank you for this opportunity, and congratulations to the class of 2017. We did it!
Oh my God. Am I up here already?
Yes. Just
Okay.
give me 1 second. I'm going to introduce you.
Okay.
Our final student speaker for the evening is Fasan McLennan from Sociology. Fasan is the senior pastor at the Restore Unto Holiness Ministry. He's a director of homelessness for United Worldwide Outreach International, and he's creating a community-based empowerment center called All Lives Matter for young males. Fasan McLennan.
This way? Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'm staying with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Good evening to everyone. How y'all feeling today? That's a good answer. I'd just like to first begin with thanking Dr. Carol Weiser, who's done a phenomenal job. Wouldn't y'all agree? Isn't she just so wonderful? I'd like to thank several people. First, my professors. I don't know if there's any professors here on this evening, but professors like Dr. Spence and Dr. Elan Warren and many others who have been instrumental in my life, from unveiling truths that I never knew. It enlightened me on so many social justice issues that is evident in my community. But I also want to take the time out to thank our esteemed president, Dr. Cruz, and all the faculties that is here because they have found it not robbery to empower and to get the cream of the crop, the professors to teach us with a passion that they have to get the knowledge, and they do it in such a fine style. We need to just give them a round of applause. I'd like to personally introduce a new member of my family. He's my son. His name is Alto. He is very phenomenal. By the way, I can't see, but y'all look so good out there. I want to thank a person here that is in the audience that I'm going to put on the spot because he has and continue to be a confidant for me in the ministry. He has a heart condition of love. He keeps on giving. He takes a licking and keeps on giving. His name is Dr. Ivan Cortez. Would you please stand for me, sir? I so appreciate him. Oh, y'all know him, huh? Listen, there is just a couple other people that I really want to thank. Man, his name is Mr. Stephen Sloan. He is not sighted, but he can see. he has a double master's, and he's a deacon, and he carried the torch, I believe, in Sydney. He has been and continue to be an inspiration, because when this affliction of my eyesight came, he showed me how to see more than people who see. And so, Mr. Sloan, please stand. And can you please give him a round of applause? Now, I'm going to get in trouble for this. She said, please don't. But I'm sorry, I'm going to be in trouble, but it's all right. I've been in trouble before. Her name is Pastor Diane Howell, who is my wife, who say it's going to be all right when I bump into a wall or fall down the steps or can't find a classroom or my computer breaks or my Victor Stream does not work when I have a project to submit. She is the coffee in my tea. Please stand, Mr. Diane Howell, and let's give it up, because without her, I cannot be here. Oh, I just like y'all. I want to say that being the director of homelessness just want to talk to you a minute about what that is and define it. Is that all right? Homelessness is not the absence of a roof over your head, but homelessness is the absence of love, transecurity. It is the absence of being led and being governed and being nurtured. When you are homeless, as I have been, didn't have a mother or a father, the people that I have just mentioned are filled in the gap. I want to tell you that homelessness is all over the city. And to my fellow graduates, I want you to know that we can fly, that the best is yet to be, because it's in our destiny. Homelessness, as you have heard from my fellow graduates who have spoke before me, who had to fight to get asylum, who had to fight just to live, to have an opportunity to be able to have the finer things that God created everyone to have. And I just want to give every speaker that came before me a round of applause. I want to say that to the graduating class, we are built to last. I want to say to the graduating class that because you have deposited, you shall get a return. I have been afflicted, tested and tried, coming up the rough side, still coming up, of the mountain from an impoverished background, marginalization, and a lot of things that you have heard from my fellow speakers. And what I found that social justice needs to be elevated in these United States. I've learned about people like Karl Marx and Engels and the bourgeoisie and the proletarians and capitalism. To me, is actually a poison, because it should be for all people. It should be for all nations. It is God that created all things as he created every one of us. In closing, I need all of the graduates, and if anybody in the audience want to participate, you can. When I say, I believe I can, all I need you to say is fly. I believe I can. Woo! I believe I can. When it was so hard and the dog ate the papers and all night long I had to believe I can. When it seems like I just wanted to give up and it was no hope and it was so darkness, I still had to believe I can. Oh my goodness, Mr. President, we want you to know that this in which you have created under the umbrella of Lehman has empowered us in believing that we believe that we can. I believe I can. I believe I can. And if we can fly, if we can soar like the eagles, we should always know that the best is yet to be. Because it's in our destiny. I want us to leave here, our graduates who's down there. I want to hear your voices. I want to rock this atmosphere. We're leaving, but we're leaving, amen. Hallelujah, what a shout. Because I believe I can. God bless you all. Thank you, and God bless you.
That's a tough act to follow. Okay, we will now proceed with the courting of the honor students. See? Starting with cum laude, followed by magna cum laude, and finally, summa cum laude. Our trusty organizing team will help you line up at the stairs leading to the stage to my left. Please make sure to stop at the lectern and give your name card to Professor O'Hanlon, who will announce your name while you smile into the camera, and everyone can see your face on the video wall. After you've heard your name, please proceed to walk across the stage to receive your honors cord from one of our senior administrators. In order to facilitate a smooth process, we request that you don't linger excessively on the stage. I know it's your moment of fame, but make it a moment. When you walk down the stairs to my right, our organizing team will lead you back to your seats. We request that you remain seated until all students have received their cords. Congratulations. Let's begin with the cum laude students. Are we ready? Where is Tom? Tom is right here. Okay. They're going to give you the card, right? Okay. Here we go. So.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations. We're all very proud of you. And phonetics are welcome if you have any cheat sheet notes for me. Lori Ferguson, cum laude. Thank you. Shireen Wallace, cum laude. Hassanatu Diallo. Everyone here will be cum laude. Thank you. Oliver Barrett. Thank you. Tiffany Dangleben. Sandy Guido. Miramji Jasquez. Andriel Grant. Mariah Escobar. Jasmine Francis. Yana Brusoban. Julia Pizarro. Faye Torres. Junior Peralta. Bozonia Bando. Willie Jackson. Sally Pereira. Isa F. Mario. Jessica Jimenez. Eddie Garcia. Yamilka Corniel. Christopher Almonte. Racili Rosario. Thank you. Solange Nepomuceno. Benicia Bolden. Melissa Ann Mitchell. Danielle Rosario. Ina Reynus. Thalia M. Saldana. Emilio Reyes. Devin Soriano. Robin G. Swan. Kelsey Gonzalez. Jody Correa Jimenez. Jenna Bruno. Brianna D. Elliott. Melissa Gonzalez. Catherine Ferreira. Betty Reyes. William Vargas. Shawnice Rushing. Dovi Doji India. Rachel Stevens. Darlene Tejada. Jesse Derogine. Garfield Davis. Roshni Bohara. Julissa Del Monte. Shanice Williams. Edgardo Cedeno. Genesis Ortiz. Amanda Lackmanan. Thalia Japa. Juliana Apolinario. Alexis Samuel. Sabrina Lal. Erica Sanchez. Darian Escobar. Mildred Wasin. Ariana Ortiz Johnson, Dana Dunkley, William Caban Jr., Maria Martin, Marifer Mendez, Krista Cernaro, Heidi Nugra, Aisha Williamson, Abigail Almonte, Courtney Nusito, Ernest Guma, Mohammed Rahman, Stephanie Reyes, Olufunke Adelusi, Jewel Thompson, Joel Pike, Sandra Cruz, Kim R. Miller, Shaggy Doo, Andrew Ski Sushkri, Joel Nunez Gomez, Delvis Nunez, Rintu Mola, Elizabeth Tapia, Tyrek Green, Jimmy Abumstein, Angie Beltre, Brenda Sanchez, Danielle M. Enover, Sergio Martinez, Roberto Martinez, Vianney Galeote, Kurina Jahan, Damaris Velez, Kashfia Mahmood, Tiffany Tiffany Gordon, Silvana Encalada, Faye Butler, Marisol Ramirez, Carmen Ventura, Demina Williams, Ashley Elvia, Karina Laura, Bianca Davenport, Nadia Floyd, Amanda Nolasco, Illyriana Kulkaj, Yulia Zelantis, Getinet Lalato, Aisha Usman, Obiri Badu Karantang, Nayamiki Benzola Eshun, Esther Mobu Wabo, Ama Obenira, Mavis Agrimang, Patrine Brown, Rebecca Hatch, Brianna Marquez, Ruby Kabuya, Brekina Zikiraj, Rosa Vallejo, Kathy Salgado, Yesenia Rengel. Ivelisse Chelmeti. Felipe Camillo. Jean Corbin. Harriet Mathis Clary. Jodel Ucre. Maritza Morales. Rosili Minier. Christine Moreno. Frema Rodriguez. Jacqueline Rosero. Blenda Billiard. Oraja Scotland. Kyla Edwards. Stephanie De Leon. Natalie Perez. Alyssa Coley. Miguel Melendez. Hanse L. Buchanan. Isis Ramirez Rodriguez. Elizabeth Solis Lopez. Kamisha Grant. Daniel Longsworth. Anna Marie Martinez. Rayshawn Perea. Luz Liriano. Crystal Acevedo. Hima Oma Persad. Tereshma Omar Persad. Ciara Highland. Donette Johnson. Doris Avila. Yasin Guy. Tanisa Rahman. Christy Maldonado. Ashley E. Castro. Maciel Torres. Doris Novell. Lisel Reyes. Christine Escobar. Danielle Cousins. Tugai Tezgel. Evelyn Nunez. Ashley Marie Hogan. Suri Rodriguez. Isatu Gamane. Beloved Israel Antoine. Katie Gonzalez. Leah Percival. Teshwana Smith. Marilyn Diaz. Diana Menzueta. Issa Cis. Salude Undeyai. Athena Barnum. Radiris Villanona. Antoinette Tilde. Salia Lipe. Shachko Williams. Danielle Gordon. Viviana Laverde. Alexander Rivera. Emily Mora. Daniel Griffin. Lisette Lamboy. Samina McLaren. Juanita Myers. Wendy Natale Flores. Sabri N. Gillis. Dea Marie Rosario Aguilera. Isunami Suero. Jennifer Hernandez. Janika Farrell. Genesis Rojas. Ya Mensa. Tayson McLennan. Yvonne Coleman.
Would the individuals who are going to be courted for magna cum laude now move over to this side? Begin. I think we can begin. Go ahead.
Thank you. And we introduce our magna cum laude students, Roxana Baksh, Javier Rosa, Marquim Chambers, Tiffany Lopez, Greedy Diaz, Bridget Roman, Gabriela Rodriguez, Rafi Gutierrez, Estefany Peña, Judelis Francisco, Gabriela Frias, Pamela Heredia, Marisa Coton, Abreleta Mercedes, Evelyn Orcran, Samil de los Santos, Maria Rivera, Canto Rosendovar, Rachel Debidin, Franjulette Sanchez, Paola Batista, Diana Rodriguez, C. Lionel Spencer, Jesus Marin, Jarrell Carroll, Amy Briscoe, Pedro Ramirez, Diane Butler, Ayana Reed, Juan B. Garcia, Arlen Reyes, Patrick Ano, Sandra Fernandez, Kim Gilbert, Michelle Nieves, Kathia Pillier, Jalisa Reynoso, Manuel Izaguirre, Brian Kane, Rosa Lopez, Jacqueline Kim, Angeli Luciano. Melanie Buchanan Lynn. Ruth Moya. Bilkis H. Holloway. Catherine Shunchi. Betty Asante. Ivania Torres. Candice Nepal. Orlanis Arias. Tasawar Khalil. Victor Cruz. Yoel Jimenez. Cheryl Marie Feliz. Cesana Behia. Belta. I'm sorry, Cesana. Thank you. Paul Moorer. Thank you. Kira Brown. Ismeda Batista Ventura. Alexandra Gorman. Mariah De Los Santos. Beverly Johnson. Yvette Benson. Kevin Sean Sanchez. Brittany Kaby. Nathalie Oyekan. Jodelle King. Isbriel Ledesma. Maria Vasquez. Nisha Vergese. Stephanie Mendez. Joseph Cassiano. Marlon Figueroa. Sabine Jengele. Brooke Bignall. Wanda Perez. Nay Gumbala. Norris Jimenez. Janae Selden. Zulma Lee Melendez. Bridget P. Dunku. Destiny Santos. Yelis Briso. Carlos Rodriguez. Genesis Castillo. Arisleda Duarte Munoz. Leslie Trujillo. Riva Danzig. Jason Burgos. Iris Diaz. Priscilla Teta. Alyssa Nicole Dulayo. Alyssa Fanzo. Joseph Santana. Cynthia Marrero. Sayeda Tamin. Denise Escaño. Ileana Fermin. Rachel Kirkland. Alegna Wise Santos. Alfredo Matthews. Ariana Collado. Davinin Boudou. Brittany Watson. Dana Ashley Little. Marisol Pacheco. Cassandra Garcia, Jacqueline H. Enrique, Antonio Peralta, Dejanira Sanchez, Angela Zinsu, Gavin Mullings, Irma Christine Pierre, Lexley Xavier, Rochelle Wilson, Davina Mathura, Marcus Charlton, Sheikh F. Conde, Anna Marie Thompson Pasamonte, Isamar Lopez, Aaliyah Bennett, Jenny Garces, Casey McDonald, Shanika Reed, Anthony Schrimmagel, Rafael Gonzalez, Sandra Martinez, Denise Sousa Walters, Richard Mensa, Edgar Morales, Estefani Mateo, Lauren Santalesa, Janet Morales, Elias Chico, Maciel Diaz, thank you, Danielle Pinter, thank you, Hosea Cusi Chiera, Anarisa Foreman, Audrey Rivera, Emilia Bofa, Yusuf Ademaiko, Zenaida Richardson, Hui Jin, Sarah Ali, Panam Bhatti, Genesis Lopez, Erica Alfaro, Estelle Asiudu, Franca Ukponwan, Shakira Ford, Brittany Murray, and Giona Udez. Huh? Gloria, I should know that. Gloria, I can't see you in the spotlights. Gloria Udez.
Now we will recognize our students graduating with summa cum laude.
Thank you, sir. Summa cum laude, everybody. Julius Ross. Seneda Filovich. Marion Walters. Mandy Gottlieb. Evelyn J. Harrow. Dinelsi El Monte. Brittany Morrissey, Rita Taylor, Jonah Korluku, Melilok Gule, Ivory Nieves, George Veloz, Fanny Taveras, Chelsea Mejias, Marie Carmitha Dennis, Yenny Falcone, Samantha Cardenas, Josmel LaFontaine, Ashley Colon, Danielle Clow, Aralina Weissig, Maxine Palazzo, Odelis Peralta, Rachel Donahue, Michelle Mack, Desmond L. Rivera, Zaneem Arji, Dana Pirideluca, Jesse Copeland, Irene Sterling, Nicole Barreras, Elizabeth Rodriguez, Candy Rosario, Shayna Budhu, Michael Carlo, Isadora Concepcion, Bibiana Sinez, Elizabeth Tavares, Darlin Lantiga, Forrest White, Alvaro Nino, Vanessa Caban, Aaron Persiger, Amanda El Monte, Portia Konadu, Nana Konudu, Madeline Gonzalez, Diana Baez, Tanisha Richards, Yidi Rosario, Bonzua Signon, Kevin Clear, Lucy Fernandez, Jessica Robles, Shanique Vasquez, Trisha Henry, Abigail George, Madison Ramirez, Sivan Benari, Hondo Martinez, Jelis Aponte, Antoinette Alvaranga, Melissa De Los Santos, Stephanie Perez, Patricia Mendez, Alfia Bukarova Bukba. Slow down? Sure. We now pause for just a moment for some courting. Rezwana Mahmood, Hanadi Al-Habadi, Eldred Chavez, Maria Parise, Ayanka Peña, Jose Firpo, Joel Kapayan, Jason A. Castillo, Arlene Rosario, Chelsea Mojica, Floriana Maciel, Edith C. Anaya, Magnolia Tavares. Albania M. Duarte. Maria Perez. Marlene Meneses. Jankyo. Sorry. Sarah Adamu. Sanam Bendari. Darachi Sagraj. Azel Reyes. Marita Lubonovic. Erica Guzman. Kara Santos. Devin Diane Pomelli. Aluafonke Adeyemi. Caitlin Kenzie Tumel. Stephen Galvin. Kaylin Lopez. Madeline Scher. Danitza Andaluz. And Julia Gokaj.
So I probably should have told you earlier, but this is on YouTube. So you can go back and watch yourselves on walking across the stage. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for joining us tonight. I want you all to feel free to make use of the opportunity to have your pictures taken in the photo booth in the lobby. The good news is that there are going to be refreshments. The bad news is that the refreshments are on Thursday at commencement. So join us Thursday for hot dogs and popcorn and liquid refreshments. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you on Thursday. Congratulations.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got, don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. What happiness is to you.